Two people are in the hospital after an early morning fire in Wimberley. Firefighters believe the fire started after a propane tank on a grill exploded, engulfing one house and quickly spreading to another. It happened on Flight Acres Drive near the Blanco River. And KXAN's Reagan Hackelman joining us live from Wimberley with more on this fire. Reagan.
Well, hey, Sally, we are now told that only one person is in the hospital. At first, two of them were taken to the hospital after this fire. A woman was taken after she jumped off the second-story balcony of her house to escape this fire. Her husband was taken to the hospital after receiving some burns from the fire. He was then transported or airlifted to San Antonio. We do not know his condition at this time, but we do know that the woman, his wife, checked herself out of the hospital so that she could go be with her husband down in San Antonio. Now, if you take a look behind me, you're going to see one of the houses that caught on fire earlier this morning. And if you look down kind of below this tree, there's a yellow looking kind of a portable pool, or above ground pool is what it looks like. It's actually basically a pool that is full of water for the fire department. They used that water that was brought in by a tanker truck to put these fires out. They did it because the closest fire hydrant is about a quarter of a mile away, and that is one reason it was very difficult for firefighters to fight these fires out here. Now, we're told the fire started just before 4 this morning. While the cause of the fire is still being investigated, firefighters say it looks like a propane tank attached to a grill is what started this fire. Now, the propane tank caught the first house on fire after it exploded shortly before 4 this morning. It destroyed that house. After consuming the first house, the fire quickly spread to the house next door and destroyed it as well. Now, inside that house, 2 people and a dog, all 3 of them got out safe.
Devastating, as everything that we have is gone.
Now, in all, we're told it took firefighters close to 5 hours to get this fire under control. There were firefighters from 4 different departments here in Hays County. Firefighters at first were a little worried about the winds and this actually turning in or spreading into some sort of grass fire or wildfire, but we're told that they had the perimeter of the house and the area surrounded, and the winds actually cooperated with them and were blowing the opposite way, away from any of the trees. So the wildfire never really spread. The fire never really spread past these 2 houses. But once again, one person is in the hospital in San Antonio. We are not sure of his condition, but we do know that he suffered some pretty serious burns out here in Wimberley. Reporting live from Wimberley, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN Austin News.